Welcome to Blessed Hands by Lillian. This is Lillian. Tonight I'm going to share with you a haul that I did at a new bin store. But the bin store here that I'm at now is in Hinesville, Georgia, and it's called. When you get there, the store on the sign, the name on the sign says Amazon Bin Store, but it's called Hinesville Liquidation Stuff Store, something like that. But anyway, it's in Hinesville, Georgia, and I went there, and it's a little different from my ones that I'm used to going to in Virginia. But needless to say, I do like that one, and um, when I come back to visit, every time I will definitely be going to that bin store. I didn't get a lot there because I just wanted to go there to see what all they had. And when I say they had a lot of purses in that particular store, they had a lot of purses, but I had already been buying a lot of purses at my bin stores in Virginia, so I didn't want to buy a whole lot more purses and have them. But I did find one that I liked for myself, and I went on and bought that. But this one, I bought some clothes, some jackets actually, and and a blouse or a shirt, a t-shirt. And so I'll go ahead and show that one. But let me go ahead and show you a couple of the things that I did find. And the day that I went was, I always say if you want to measure how the the bin stores are, I feel like, and this is just me and my opinion, I feel like you should go on the $10 day, the first day, and that way give you some really good ideas of some of the items that they have. Because sometimes when you get to $1 day, you can't really tell from them what kind of items they really had, because a lot of the stuff at that time is picked over and it's what's already taken out of boxes. Because on $10 day, it might be, excuse me, on $10 day, it might be 6 items in that box. By the time dollar day come, all of those 6 items that was in that $10 box are now all separated and scattered all over the place. So I feel like if you want to judge whether or not a bin store is a good bin store to go to, is to go there on $10 day, because that's when all of their best items, their awesome finds, their awesome deals. You go on $10 day, you very well, I mean, I've gone on $10 day at my bin store. I've never had the luck to find a laptop or iPad or monitor or TVs, like the smaller, I don't know if that was a 25-inch or 32-inch TV that the guy found, but I was next to someone at one of the bin stores, one of the early Friday mornings. We were the first, let's say the first 20 in the store. And 3 guys found 2 iPads and one found a laptop. But they were like the first 5 in the store. So there are things like that in those bins. You just have to be like one of the first 5 or the first 10. And I did ask them one time what time the bin store opened. That particular bin store opens at 9. I asked them what time did they get there, and they said they got there at 4:30 in the morning. And they had their chairs, their blankets. It really reminded me of when I first found out about Black Friday deals here in Georgia, when a couple of friends needed me to go with them so I can get one extra item, because some of the items on Black Friday day, which is the day after Thanksgiving, some of them were only one per person. And they wanted to get some leather jackets, I believe. So my husband and I both went, so that made us be two other people. And so we were able to get two items for them. But the stores opened at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning, whatever time it was. But it was early in the morning, and we got up and we were at those stores. I want to say some opened at 5, and we were at them stores at like 4 o'clock in the morning waiting for them stores to open. So that's kind of what the bin stores now are starting to kind of make me give me a remembrance of, when they saying that they're there at 4:30, 6 o'clock, all of those different times. And it's all about the hunt. Yeah, it's all about the hunt. And to me, I'm going to talk about it in my Dollar General haul that I did, but it's all about, if I can do the hunt in the bin store and go through the different things that I feel like that when I come down to the penny days and all of the 90% off, and you got to go try to find the items and where they are and all of that, to me it's kind of no different. And I realized that I like to shop, so it's all enjoyment for me. It's just pleasurable for me. So anyway, I'm going to get into my haul. I didn't purchase much, like I said, at that bin store. I think I spent $50, $40, something like that, because this particular store, it was $10 day. So if it was $10 day and you found clothing items, the clothing items were $5, not $10. So I'll show the clothing that I got, and then I'll show I'll go ahead and show the clothing that I got first. I found this t-shirt that I thought was really nice. A fuchsia colored t-shirt, and what attracted to me was it has light pink, mint green, and an orange on the bottom, on the sleeves, and then the fuchsia. And I like oversized shirts, and this is an oversized shirt with an orange collar. So that was one item, and I went looking through the bins because they had two separate items that was sections that were just clothes and nothing else in them but clothes. And I really like that fact, because their clothes are usually all mixed up with the rest of them, but it wasn't that way at this particular store. So as I said, the clothing was $5, and it's winter time up in Virginia, and we wear long, heavy stuff now. And this is, to me, I'm gonna wear it as a jacket over like a black turtleneck, and it's tan, black, and white, which makes when they connect, it makes like a gray. But it's a nice wool jacket, has side pockets, has a pocket up here at the top, and it says that on the label it's a 2X, ladies 2X, or just a 2X, period. And it has a $90 price tag on it, is what it costs. But I liked this one, and then I found another wool one that had all the different browns and tans, colors like that. 2 pockets at the top, no pockets at the bottom, because to me it was more like the actual shirt, but it was a wool shirt jacket is what I called it. But they're nice and warm, so I know that they're going to keep me warm during the winter time. And then the last one I found was burgundy, brown, tan, and had black in it as well. And it's wool as well. And this one has two snap. This one, everything has the metal buttons on them. And this one didn't have pockets on the side. It just has the two pockets up at the top, more like a shirt versus a jacket. The other one had the pockets, one pocket at the top and then the other pockets on the side, more like a jacket. Then I only found, well, I found a lot, but I didn't get them. I only got 3 other items. And I don't do diamond art per se, but I found this diamond art diamond art pins tools. And you just take and hook it all up, and you take, like, you pick up rhinestones, the rhinestones you would put on cups or tumblers or stuff like that, that you would take it and pick it up, and it has a suction in it that makes it easier to pick up with this. And it, like I said, it's called Diamond Art Pins Tools, and it comes in 3 colors, which is pink, blue, and purple. And I really didn't know what color it was, but lo and behold, when I opened it up to see what color it was, of course, it ended up being pink. So that's something I'm going to, when I get back home, I'm going to try picking up with some rhinestones, the flat back rhinestones, and see how that works. Then this other one I found, it's a 3-piece set. It's a cosmetic bag, and then another cosmetic bag that's bigger, and then more of a tote bag. And I will separate these and make them all different concepts. This one I can't wait to put something in. This particular, let me pick it up. This particular, the pattern is a rose. Is a rose pattern. But I will, when I get home, I'm going to get some foam board and put here, so that it'll make it sturdy and it'll stand. And then I'm gonna put my items in there. I'm gonna have this part up so that it'll stand up like this. And it's black and ivory, because it's not white. It's black roses on the pattern. And it actually, when you raise your hand across, it's fabric, and it has this raised filling on the outside of it. And that's what kind of, the actual black roses, the rose pattern is what made me open it up to see what it was and how it looks. And then you have this one that's more, that could be more of a makeup bag, more so, but it's also black and ivory with the roses. And you actually could just secure this one with the foam board, put it in there, and then put your items and make this a base as well, and do the same thing. And then here's the tote bag, and here's the handles, and then it zips here. And it has some dimension to it, or some depth to it. So it's a nice size. So when you put all of them together, you have the tote bag, you have the next, I call it another type of cosmetic bag. And then this one to me is more like your toiletry bag. But it came 3 with this set. And I like I said, I opened it up. I like the fabric, the feel of the fabric. So, and then when I looked it up, I think it was like $34 for this one. And I went on and got it for $10. I went on and paid $10 to get all 3 pieces because I thought that wasn't bad at all. And then the last thing I got from them, the last thing I got from them was this purse for myself. And it's called Boyatu. It has its own little bag, like when I've got the Brahmin bags, and it had the bags. The Brahmin purse was inside of this bag. It's like this company did the same thing. It's more like a rose gold color, and I like these kind of purses. I like to carry these kind of purses, and it has that basket weave pattern to it. And it's a rose gold color, and it has the name, the manufacturer's name, whoever made the purse has their name right here. And you got 2 zippers in here, and they just got the stuffing paper inside. And then the other one has the strap, and the strap looks like this. This is what the strap looks like. It's a tannish color. But it's like I said, and it's pretty deep on both sides. And that's with the paper already inside of it. So that's what that was my haul at this Hinesville liquidation station. It's what the name of it is, if I'm not mistaken. And as I said, when I come back here, that would definitely be one of the bin stores, because they're not called down here. They're not called bin stores like up in the Virginia or the upper north areas. They're all called something bin store, whatever the name they may have for them. But down here, after I went to this one location and I started trying to look up more, I wasn't getting bin stores. But then when I realized the name of this one, I went back and I started looking at liquidation warehouses or liquidation stores, and a lot of them popped up. And when I kind of went to a lot of them have Facebook pages, and I went to their pages and realized that some are actually bin stores where they have the $10 day all the way down to the $1 day. And then others actually sell items as $60, $50, $100, stuff from Sam's, $50, whatever, on any given day. So I realized that they have I didn't put it in to see if they actually have one in Brunswick, Georgia, but in Hinesville they have the liquidation station. In Waycross is called the Waycross liquidation. In Kingsland is called Kingsland liquidation warehouse. So it's just a matter of changing the names. It basically is what it is. But I was not going to come down here and visit without trying to find where my bin store was, because I did want to go to a bin store before I left the area. So I checked that box off, I did go to a bin store, and then while I was down here, that's when I found out about the big penny sales at the Dollar Generals, and there's about 10 or 11 Dollar Generals within 30 minutes of where I am, and so I think I went to all 10 of them. I went to 10 of them. So I will be talking about that haul at another time, probably in a few more days, probably in about 4 or 5 days. I will have that haul, will be showing what I got from that haul. But I just wanted to share this new bin store liquidation station. Um, I just wanted to share that one. And thank you for watching this video. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. As always, I thank all the subscribers, all the people who've been with me, all the people who are hanging with me as I go through this journey. Thank you for coming along and going on this journey with me. It's been a great ride, and it's just, as I would say, it's just beginning. This ride and this journey is just beginning. So I thank you for coming along and sharing with me. Have a blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is when you watch this video. Have a blessed one. Bye.